What does God say about homosexuality? Here, let's take a look. All right, so we're going to be in Leviticus chapter 18, verse 22, and this is talking to men. Here it goes. Thou shalt not lie with mankind, man, as with womankind, woman. It is an abomination. So it's saying man should not lie with man as they do with woman, because it's an abomination. Now, I know some of y'all are going to be like, well, that's Old Testament. The Old Testament doesn't matter. Well, actually, it does matter. And if you don't want to hear the Old Testament here, let's see what Paul says in Romans in the New Testament. All right, so we're going to start in Romans chapter 1, verse 25. And this is God's wrath against the ungodly. So it says, who changed the truth of God into a lie. So the people traded the truth of God for a lie and worshiped and served the creature more than the Creator, who is blessed forever. Amen. All right, so we're going to continue on in verse 26, where it says, for this cause God gave them up into vile affections, for even their women did change the natural use into that which is against nature. So it wasn't just the men doing things with men, it was women doing things with women too. And in verse 27 it says, and likewise also the men, leaving the natural use of the woman, burned in their lust one towards another, men with men, working that which is unseemly, and receiving in themselves that recompense of their error, which was meet. All right, here we go. And even as they did not like to retain God in their knowledge, God gave them over to a reprobate mind, which reprobate is corrupt. So God gave them over to a corrupted mind to do those things which are not convenient. And then it continues on. I suggest you read this whole chapter to get the context. All right, so there you go. There's the Old Testament and New Testament presented to you with the scriptures. I just felt led to share that with you guys, and you can do with that how you want. We know that nobody can change us. We have to come to the realization to believe that God can change us, that we need to turn our hearts and our mind and our whole body towards Jesus so that He can heal us. He can set us free. We need that relationship with Jesus Christ, because having that relationship with Jesus Christ will break every chain that we have going on in our life, every bondage that you're going through. He can break that, whether you're fighting addiction or homosexuality or alcoholism or whatever it might be, lust, whatever it might be. God can set you free from that, but you have to seek Jesus. As Ephesians 2:18 says, that through Jesus Christ can we reach our Father in heaven. And so that Jesus Christ is our mediator. He is Lord. He is the Son of God who came, walked the flesh, set the example, set the way, so that we may know how to live on this earth. He was the example, so we need to be like Christ. I hope this blessed you. If you like this video, type amen and share this with somebody that you think needs to hear this.